Hi YouTubers, it's Evan and someone else with right now. So it is going to be a pipe tobacco review. So I want to review this tobacco right here. So this tobacco right here, Irish Oak by Peterson. Now this is a vapor. Now I got this on pipesandscigars.com, which is a nice website, pretty cool. They are based in Pennsylvania. So I want to review this tobacco right now. This is what it actually looks like. I store my tobacco in Ziploc bags. I am aware they can go dry. I usually smoke my tobacco pretty quickly. So, yeah, some people complain that the tobacco goes dry if you store them in Ziploc bags, but I find as long as you smoke within a week or so, maybe 10 days or so, it usually stays fresh. I'm not really into storing tobacco long term. I have some cigars that are kind of aging my wine door, but in terms of pipe tobacco, I usually smoke within 10 days or so. And I find it doesn't go stale. So anyway, the point I'm trying to make is this is a Peterson tobacco. It is a vapor of Virginia Perique, so it has Virginia and Perique. It contains for primary tobaccos Burley, Cavendish, Perique, and Virginia. It is flavored with sherry, so sherry, which is alcohol-like flavoring, so it does have a liquor or alcohol-based flavoring, which is sherry. And I'm looking at tobaccoreviews.com right now, so that's what I'm actually looking at. So if you're wondering why my head is darting, it's because I'm looking at the computer screen right now. So, and I'm recording this on my iPad. So it is from Ireland. That's where the tobacco is produced. It is Ireland. It is currently available on smokingpipes.com and Pipes and Cigars and most tobacconists. It's a pretty common tobacco. So this tobacco right here, Peterson's Irish Oak, is not hard to come by. I think at least in the United States we can get this from pretty much any big, how big is a big boy? Any, big online retailer, big main tobacconist that sells pipe tobacco. This is not a rare tobacco unlike Penzance or something like that. So, not rambling. Big ass cigar for life. So, the body of the tobacco, I would say, is medium to full. I'd say there's definitely a lot of body there. It is not lacking in flavor, lacking in body, lacking in strength. Definitely has a nice bite to it, not a tongue bite, but definitely a bite to it. Definitely a heavy body. The aroma is very pleasant, although some people will, hate the smell of smoke, and some people just, not like to be around it, but it does not smell like a cheap cherry aromatic pipe tobacco that smells like a hookah, but you get the point. It's not as offensive as like Latakia, because Latakia really smells like burning rubber, charcoal. It definitely has a decent enough smell to it. So the body is medium to full. The strength, I would say, of the tobacco is probably medium. It definitely has a buzz. When I smoke this in the morning at my apartment complex in the designated smoking area, I definitely feel a decent nicotine buzz, even with my breakfast, which is usually a Baja wrap with peanut butter and a couple cups of coffee, sorry. And I definitely feel a decent enough buzz. Not going to make me feel sick or nauseous, unlike Irish Flake by Peterson, which definitely has a lot more nicotine and is a flake, so definitely has a lot more strength and body. This definitely has, I would say, a decent nicotine kick. Nothing overwhelming, but definitely lets you know it's there. Makes you feel a little woozy, a little lightheaded, a little dizzy, so that's pretty cool. Big ass cigar for life. The next thing is the aroma, which is the smell of it to other people, the non-smokers, how it smells to non-smokers. And I would say to non-smokers, it definitely has a tolerable room note. I mean, people who are outside smoking in my apartment complex are smokers themselves, cigarette smokers mainly. Actually, they're all cigarette smokers. So they're used to a strong smell. In terms of other people, it might smell tolerable, and there are just some people out there who just say, I hate the smell of smoke, period. But for people who like pipe and cigar smoke, definitely not going to smell like a cherry or vanilla aromatic, but definitely not going to smell like crap. Big ass cigar for life. The next thing is the retrohaling through your nose. When you retrohale through your nose, definitely has a pleasant smell, nice throat hit in the back of your throat, the back of your tongue, and definitely has a decent sensation through your nose. Peppery, spicy, definitely a decent retrohale through the nose. Definitely burns your sinuses a little bit, so you do want to watch out with the Perique. And also, I find that when you retrohale, you are getting more nicotine, so you want to watch your strength buzz. Also, have a little bit of sugar on you, so sugar or honey or molasses, whatever you use, soda, just to counteract the nicotine. If you are somebody who is sensitive like me, so. The next thing is, so that's the tongue bite of this tobacco. There's no tongue bite. It definitely doesn't burn too hot. Might burn a little bit on the hot side, but that's just a Virginia, so definitely not a bitey tobacco, unlike aromatics or like some Virginias. So overall, would I suggest or recommend to another pipe smoker? Another pipe smoker? Definitely yes. I would say this is a great tobacco, a great pipe tobacco. So it's not like oh my god, this is fantastic. It's like the next like Dunhill's Nightcap, the next like Boswell's Northwoods, or like next like Durbar by Dunhill, like fantastic pipe tobacco, but neither is it crap or shit. So it definitely is a decent tobacco. Peterson produces pretty damn good tobaccos in general. Peterson has decent tobaccos, with the exception of Sherlock Holmes. Sherlock Holmes by Peterson was pretty crappy, so I had that back in 2012. But in general, Peterson tobaccos, they do produce pretty decent tobaccos, pipe tobaccos for a pipe, not rolling tobacco, big ass cigar for life, big ass pipe for life. And in general, Peterson has a decent tobacco selection, so they are a pretty reputable tobacco maker. So enough rambling. And that is my review of Peterson's Irish Oak. Right here, you can see the warning on the back. And this is what it looks like, kind of medium brown color, a little bit of black, and pretty good. It definitely, let me read you the tin description right here. It says, a rich blend of Brazilian and African Virginia leaf with Cavendish and rare Louisiana Perique. That's decent. It's definitely a good tobacco, so anyway, pipe tobacco for a pipe. Big ass cigar for life. Anyway, give me your thoughts. I'd probably give it out of 10 for rating. I have to rate it first. I'd probably give it out of 10. Maybe about, I give it an 8 out of 10. Not D, probably a B in my book. I go on a grading scale, so a B, I'd say probably an 8 out of 10. Pretty decent. There are better tobaccos out there. I do feel like Escudo, I do feel like Oracle and Slice is better, but that's just me. So anyway, big ass pipe for life, and 8 out of 10 for rating for Peterson's Irish Oak. Anyway, bye, big ass cigar for life.